Hey folks, so in this video I want to talk about the shotgun stocks for Mossberg 500 and what in my opinion is the best shotgun stock, especially for this shotgun. As you know, the Mossberg 500 is a extremely widely available shotgun, reason being it's super cheap. I bought this shotgun with the original stock for about 200, I think $230 shipped, and it was in great condition. The only downside, the only problem when I bought the shotgun is the original stock is way too long for my arm and it doesn't fit. So I was desperately looking for a replacement stock. And I'm extremely glad I found this stock while I'm doing research online. And this is the Blackhawk, I think it's called SpecOps Gen 2 shotgun stock. And the cool thing about this shotgun stock is not only it's a AR style stock with adjustable length, it also comes with a really cool recoil reduction system, which is a 2 springs built inside the grip area. And every time when you fire, the spring kind of absorbs a whole bunch of the recoil from your shoulder pad. And also the cool part is it actually comes with a limb saver, really nice rubber pad. So this pad is already like super nice and comfy, and plus the additional recoil reduction system. When I went to the trap range, the first couple times my friend had the exact same gun with a original stock, like the wooden, the plastic stock that's non-adjustable. And one time I swapped my gun with his, because some people, when I read the review, some people said, oh, this kind of works and kind of not. And some people said, oh, the original stock is fine, and you have to be a macho man to use the original stock. If you use anything else, it's like a sissy. But that's entirely not the case, because when I shot his shotgun, the original stock, I had a bruise on my shoulder, and it was a fairly, I guess, deep bruise. Haven't gone away in a couple weeks, and I was surprised that the recoil difference was huge. And if you ask me, I think it was at least 50 to 60% difference in recoil. So when I shot mine with the exact same shotgun shells, the recoil was very acceptable. I never had any bruise using my shotgun, only because the recoil reduction system actually works. And when I shot his, I had a horrible bruise on my shoulder. And that's the moment I realized, wow, how crappy the original stock is, and how nice this Blackhawk's SpecOps Gen 2 shotgun stock, how well it is designed. Now, after all the praise, I did have a few complaints about the design of the stock. First is the milling, or the tolerance of the stock is not so good, because when I first bought it, like around this area, the two parts that joins together, it's actually misaligned, and when I hold it like that, my finger always gets almost cut by that misjoint area around here. So, as well as a couple other areas, like for example here, before when I first bought it, it was actually extruding outside a lot, so it's not aligned for these two parts as well. And again, on back of the area, like for example the slide release right down here, this area was protruding quite a lot. So when I'm left-handed, so when I have to hold it like that, it's really uncomfortable here. So I guess it's a I wouldn't say tolerance, but maybe because it's designed for people with really large hands, and I have a fairly small hand, and I'm left-handed, so this area is really kind of awkward to hold. My solution is actually just use a basic sandpaper and smooth out all the imperfections. So as you can see now, if you just bought yours, you can see there's a huge difference between your gun and mine, because I smoothed out this area quite a lot. And right now it's extremely comfortable to hold, and it doesn't bother me at all on all my hand parts. And now it's just really nicely smoothed out. Like for example over here, before there was a huge gap and like the bottom part is protruding, so now it's all smoothed out with sandpaper. And that's a quick fix for this otherwise excellent shotgun stock for Mossberg 500. And I know they also make it for Remington, and I believe if you the recoil reduction system is same for the generation 2. And if you have extremely large hands, they do have a rubber replacement thing inside, which I think basically you unscrew some parts, like you unscrew this, and the rubber parts gets out, and you can put a larger grip in here to replace the smaller one. What else I want to say? Yes, another imperfection is the design of the stock doesn't allow for removal of the what's it called, the trigger assembly. With the original stock, I can easily remove it by just knocking out the pin, but with this stock I have to not only knock out the pin but remove the entire slide, which I think requires a few extra special tools. So first you have to put the tool in here and rotate it, and then you unscrew all the screws to take apart the stock entirely before you can remove the trigger assembly, if you do need to clean your trigger assembly or do some upgrades on it. But otherwise it's very hard to remove the trigger assembly compared to the original stock or some other stock that doesn't have this area blocking the removable area, like, which is right over here. So in conclusion, yes, if you're looking for a shotgun stock for your Mossberg 500 because you're fed up with recoil at the range, and also you want something that looks much better than the original stock, and I think this is not only for looks but functionality wise it's superb, because I can lend my gun to my friends and they can all enjoy it because the stock is fully adjustable. And lastly I want to say, I do believe they have a generation 3 coming out, which I think actually looks quite good. So I may get a chance to test out the Gen 3 and say if the recoil reduction system has changed or improved over the generation 2. But if you are looking for a bargain with bargain stock with recoil reduction for your Mossberg 500, definitely check out the Blackhawk SpecOps Gen 2. And I believe you can get this for around $70 to $80 shipped, because nowadays all the manufacturers are giving it a huge discount. But original price for this was actually I believe $130. So now it's really a great bargain, and it's even cheaper than I think the other option, which is a overly popular, the Magpul stock for the Mossberg. That one I think sells for at least $100, which is I think a lot more for not even a recoil reduction system building or a adjustable stock. So there you go. If you guys have any questions about this SpecOps Gen 2 shotgun stock for Mossberg 500, do leave a comment in the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you find this video helpful. Please hit like or subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and otherwise thank you so much and have a great day.